You've probably heard it before. A spiritual person shouldn't chase money. But then why do some people live in abundance and serve the world, while others remain in need, afraid that wealth will corrupt their soul? What if I told you that you can be both spiritual and successful, without guilt, without shame, without the fear of losing yourself? In this video, I'll show you how to bridge the material and the spiritual, how to clear your mind of limiting beliefs, and how to start attracting money without abandoning your path. You'll be surprised how much changes when you stop fearing money. Watch until the end. There's a powerful energetic shift waiting for you. Money is not evil. It's just energy. Unlike any energy, it amplifies who you already are. If you are kind, money expands your kindness. If you're a creator, it helps you create. If you want to help others, it gives you the resources to do so. But we were taught differently. In school, at home, through religious dogma we were told that being poor is noble, and the desire for abundance is greedy. These beliefs are deeply rooted in the subconscious. They are the source of the inner conflict between the spiritual and the material. Imagine a monk with no money, but a mission to feed 1,000 hungry people. Prayers are powerful, but without resources, how can he do it? That's why true spirituality doesn't reject money, it knows how to direct it. Many people fear that wealth will ruin their soul, but it's not wealth that corrupts its attachment. When a person abandons their essence for money, yes, they stray from the path. But when money comes as a result of purpose, it becomes a blessing. Here's a simple test. If you had $100 million right now, what would you do with it? Your answer will reveal your true intention. True spirituality means your goals remain noble even in abundance. A friend of mine used to teach meditation in a small room, barely affording rent. He believed money was evil, until one day, a student sponsored a world tour for his seminars. He came back transformed. He realized more money meant more students, more good in the world. Your poverty won't help the poor, but your self-realization can inspire thousands. How can you light the way for others if your own candle isn't lit? Imagine you're a spiritual teacher and someone gives you a villa by the sea. What would you say? I'm not worthy. Or, now I can host students for free, offer teachings, feed the needy. The difference is in your consciousness. Many people think wealth comes through stress and struggle, but on the spiritual path, it's the opposite. Wealth flows through relaxation, clarity, and connection to your inner source. There's a saying in Buddhism, money is a tool. The hand that holds it decides what it will do. And it's true. The wise use money like a paintbrush to shape their destiny. So what's blocking money from entering your life? Mostly inner blocks. Beliefs like, I'm not worthy, I can't handle it, rich people are dishonest. These are just mental programs, and they can be rewritten. Start simple. Take a piece of paper and write down everything you think about money. Everything. Then read it back. You'll see your beliefs. Some of them are like anchors. Free yourself. One person once wrote, money is dirt. We spoke. I asked, do you want to be dirty? He smiled. 6 months later, he opened a charity center. Money became his ally. Self-awareness is the key. When you understand that your soul came here to suffer but to grow, everything changes. Growth requires resources, and money is a resource. No more, no less. There's a simple practice. Meditate on receiving abundance. Imagine a light entering you, carrying the energy of prosperity. Feel gratitude not for the number, but for the flow. Sometimes the fear of money is actually a fear of responsibility. People are afraid that if they become wealthy, they'll have to act, help, lead. But that's exactly where growth lies. Real life example. A woman psychologist who lived very modestly. After transforming her mindset, she started hosting paid workshops. The first thing she did, she built a children's library in a rural village. Money opened her soul, it didn't close it. Wealth is the natural state of the soul when it's connected to the source. When you're in the flow, you don't ask for money, you create it. It comes as the universe's response to your inner strength. Never be ashamed of wanting more. The key is, why do you want it? Money for the ego is a pit. Money for the heart is a garden. Stop separating spirituality from success. Buddha was a prince, Krishna a king. Both lived in abundance, but their spirit was above gold. It's not about what you have, it's about who you are. Inside each of us lives an inner voice that either allows or forbids us to be wealthy. This voice is a reflection of everything we heard as children, what we saw in our parents, what we absorbed from society. But this voice is not you. You can rewrite it. As soon as you start changing your mindset, the world around you will begin to change. People, opportunities, ideas, everything will start moving. The universe always supports those who choose to live consciously and abundantly. It is very important to realize you did not come into this world to suffer. The soul doesn't earn a medal for poverty. It comes to grow, create, share, and expand. And for that, resources are needed. Look at nature. It is not poor. Trees don't ask permission to bloom. Rivers are not afraid to flow. Everything in the universe is abundant, and you are part of this universe. Imagine that you are a source, and money is the water you direct where growth is needed. The wider your funnel, the more you can give. To be rich means to become a powerful channel for good. One woman wrote to me, "I always thought poverty made me purer, but now I see it only limited my possibilities." Now she has her own meditation center and a house by the lake where she helps others. A spiritual person in abundance is a magnet. They glow. They don't just talk about peace, they create it around them. They inspire by example. When you reject money, you reject part of your influence. You reject the ability to change the world. Why? Out of fear, out of guilt. Free yourself. There is nothing sacred about poverty, but there is holiness in a pure heart that knows how to manage wealth with wisdom and love. Every day is an opportunity to choose a new reality. And if today you tell yourself, "I allow myself to live in abundance," you take the first step to a new level. Manifest. Repeat. I unite spirituality and prosperity. I am open to the flow. I am worthy. I am ready. These words are not just sounds. They are a command to your soul and the universe. You can even hang in front of you the phrase, "My spirituality enhances my wealth, and my wealth enhances my spirituality." That is the perfect union. There is a practice. Every morning, give thanks for what you already have and welcome what is coming. This creates a vibration of attraction. Gratitude is a magnet for wealth. Don't be afraid to be bright. Don't be afraid to be noticed. Don't be afraid to be successful. The higher you rise, the more light you can radiate. Let go of guilt. Money doesn't make you bad. Its absence doesn't make you good. Everything depends on what you do with it. Spirituality is not renunciation. It is awareness. It is choice. It is the ability to be in harmony with a world that includes soul, body, and matter. Example: a guy who practiced yoga in a park, teaching everyone for free. He was shy to take money, until one student said, "What if we all start paying? Then you could do this every day." Now he has a studio and hundreds of students. Energy doesn't like a vacuum. If you are closed off to receiving, you are also closed off to giving. You cannot pour from an empty vessel. Allow yourself to be filled. Accept this thought. The spiritual path and material prosperity are not enemies, but allies. One cleanses, the other strengthens, and when they go together, you become truly free. It all starts with permission, not from someone else, but from yourself. When you say, "I am worthy," the world begins to confirm it. People see your value. Money comes as confirmation. Don't hide. Spirituality is not an excuse to live quietly. If your light shines, it must be seen. And if your mission is important, it deserves powerful support. Remember, wealth is not always about millions. Sometimes wealth is the ability to do what you love, help people, and wake up with joy. Money is just a form. The essence is inside. And finally, you are not watching this video by chance. It means you are ready. Ready to unite two worlds, the spiritual and the material. Ready to ignite a new level of your life. Take a breath. Tell yourself, "I accept, I am worthy, I allow it," and let this be your new beginning. The beginning of a life without guilt, fear, and limitations, because you can do anything. Because you are not alone. Because the universe is waiting for you to finally open up to your true greatness. If you've watched this far, it means there is a great power within you, a power ready to unite spirit and abundance. Subscribe to my channel if you also want to live in harmony without giving up your desires. Like this video if at least one example resonated with you, and write in the comments, "I choose spiritual wealth," so the universe can see your choice. And if we get at least 5 likes, in the next video I will tell you how to calculate your financial code by your birth date and activate your money flow this month. Are you ready? Then let's start this journey together.